Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Good pressure, determined, intense. Gavi.
Well, the margins are fine, but this...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Lucas Vazquez. Now Mendy, pressing high and with purpose. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde. Rodrigo. Here's Tushami. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gavi tries making a foray down the right. Ceballos. It's Bellingham. Pedri wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lucas Vazquez. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mbappe. Oh, he's found him in space. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. Rodrigo. Valverde. It's Bellingham. Over to the left. Gavi. That is good alertness. And the first half is done. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking... There's the start of the second half. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. No, he's not getting any further than that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gavi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Kubasi. Pedri. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Casado. It's Gavi. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a good ball out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Valverde. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's got the beating of his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Rafinha. Gavi. And Balde. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, that's a key interception. Casado. It's run loose here. Fermin. That's good play. Fermin! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A case now of complete control. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, that was vital. Real chance! Casado. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pedri. It's Gavi. Driving on and making good progress. Lewandowski. He's had a hit! Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodrigo. And it's played in here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Nice physical challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Gavi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cread. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. That's a little off target.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Cread.
minuti di recupero.
Chance! Caught offside that time. Cread. Oh, nice touch. In it comes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Fermin, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, again...
There's the hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Valverde. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tushami. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Valde, good purposeful running this. Oh, good spread. Crunching tackle. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Courtois getting this one clear. Balde proves too strong. Fermin. Spread out to the left. There's the delivery. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Ceballos. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Here's Tushami. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Ceballos. Rudiger. Here's Tushami. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. Balde, too strong for his opponent there. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Gavi. Rafinha! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Now Mendy. Junior going face to face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ceballos for Valverde. Mendy. Here's Tushami. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Rafinha. Gavi. Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lewandowski has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Lucas Vazquez. Rudiger. And Dani Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kubasi. Now it's Lewandowski. Rudiger does well to get it back. Valverde. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lucas Vazquez. For Valverde. Ceballos. For Valverde. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kubasi. Koundé. It's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Gavi. Gavi! Oh, that was close. Lucas Vazquez. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's gone for a throw-in. Martinez. Casado.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
It's Gavi. Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It could be in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played out to the left flank. Fermin. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Valverde.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Lewandowski. Rudiger does well to stand firm and defend it.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Valverde. Bellingham. Looking for the runner.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That is good alertness. Valverde, Rodrigo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Clips it so gently. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Koundé. Rafinha. It's Gavi. Casado. And it's Lewandowski. And Rafinha. And he was quick to react.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Brahim Diaz. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Aim forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Just 5 minutes left. Gavi gets across and deals with it. It's Lewandowski! Yes, he's done it! Finally, finally, finally!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gol per il Barcellona. Ha segnato all'87° minuto. Numero 9.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That has been slung wide.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
I thought it
minuti
was
di
going to
recupero.
happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Madrid have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Brahim Diaz. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Valverde. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Martinez gets across and deals with it. Spread it left. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Ceballos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ceballos! Decent hit from there. Casado. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And Balde has a look and plays it forward. Gavi! Gavi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Lucas Vázquez. Ceballos. Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, good ball! Decent hit! Valverde. And Rodrigo. And it's Lucas Vázquez. Here's Tushami. Mendy. That's Rudiger. Tushami for Lucas Vázquez. And it's Rudiger. Gavi. Gavi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lucas Vázquez. Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. And it's Lucas Vázquez. And here's Rodrigo.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Valverde! That's a lovely, neat pass. Balde is wide and looking to get onto this. Gavi. Gavi! Well, now that's another chance! And he's there to make the block. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now that's well seen too. Gavi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Played out to the right. Yamal. Gavi. That is good strength. And Koundé. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ball is over the line. Kubasi. Balde. It's Pedri. Gavi. Casado. That's good running with the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rodrigo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Mendy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Played with finesse. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that could well leave a mark. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most convincing of passes. Ceballos. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tushami cuts out the pass. Ball's gone out of play. And the pass is intercepted. So nearly the perfect ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe. Martinez. Bellingham. And a header! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looks to the other side. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Casado, Pedri. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's Vinicius Junior. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Martinez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gavi. Vinicius Junior. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, nearly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Valverde. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him, and that's gone loose. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So we're still where we started right now. Dani Ceballos bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ceballos has been caught there, it's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Steaming on goal, Rodrigo! Yamal. Gavi. And Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. Always onto this. It's Lewandowski! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Mendy. Gavi. Rafinha. Gavi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Shin to shin. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Pedri. Yamal. Just eases him off the ball. Ceballos. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's found a way through. Oh, really good feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And they've got Cread. Casado. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi. Gavi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that interception. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Good play for Lucas Vazquez. Valde. That's tidy. And he's managed to get rid.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different. Might want to be careful there.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Driving forward. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to the hour now. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rudiger.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Ceballos. Rodrigo.
Well, the moans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Lewandowski. Ceballos. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. And Dani Ceballos. Rodrigo. For Valverde.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Gavi. Pedri. Yamal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Decent progress down the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's been cut out, well played. Mendy. It's Bellingham. Valverde. Now Mendy. Into the last quarter of an hour. And Dani Ceballos. Here's Tushami. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Ceballos. Mbappe. Pinches it off him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's got a great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Balde. Bellingham. Valverde. And Rodrigo. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. Mbappe!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Thinks one through. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. There's the header! The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Gavi. Brahim Diaz. Lucas Vazquez. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lewandowski looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Stood up well to him there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. And we are already back underway. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Works it forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. Lucas Vazquez. It's Camavinga. Goulet. Mbappe.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And he's picked out the run. Casado. It's Gavi. That'll be a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rudiger. Brahim Diaz.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that... Can he put it away? Sensational from Vinicius Junior! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rudiger. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. This is always a game of consequence.
You're in for whatever the circumstances that exist when
Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mendy. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lucas Vazquez, pinches it off him, and it's gone back to the keeper. Martinez. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Valverde gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's been shifted off it. That's headed upfield. So we're still where we started right now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal just eases him off the ball. Tushami. That's Rudiger. Mendy engages and forces him off the ball. Ceballos for Valverde. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. It's Gavi. Lucas Vazquez. Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe might just make this. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Rudiger. Bellingham. Foot in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Mendy. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Here's Tushami. Mbappe. Yamal. Balde. He's had it taken off him. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. That's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe running with the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Casado. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. It's Gavi. referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Quality ball. Valde. Lewandowski! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lucas Vazquez. Ceballos. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ceballos. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lucas Vazquez. It's Bellingham. Ceballos. And it's Lucas Vazquez. It's Bellingham. Pedri gets across and deals with it. The pass has gone astray. Shifted upfield. Valverde. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Lewandowski, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ceballos.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's come loose. Valde does really well to win the ball there. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. And Kubasi. Rafinha. Gavi. And he's on his way! Gavi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mendy. That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha. In with the challenge. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ceballos. Tushami for Valverde. Dani Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Nicely spread. And he's picked out the run. Madrid making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mbappe! Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And Szczęsny pulls off a sensational save. And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And it's been taken short. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Alaba. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde. 4 added minutes on the board. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. He's got a real chance! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never...
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mendy. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tushami. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's Valverde. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's shifting through. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Balde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Rafinha. It's Gavi. Rafinha. It's Pedri. Now Martinez. Yamal. Ceballos. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Ceballos. Now Mendy. Rafinha does well to get it back. Ceballos. Bellingham. And Dani Ceballos. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Martinez. Now it's Lewandowski. And he thumps it clear. Gavi. Played out to the right. Cross from... He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gavi. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Works it forward. Stood up well to him there. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe was alert to the possibility. Gavi! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal.
That's going in strongly.
That pass has been well intercepted. Valverde. Pedri with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Valverde. That's Rudiger. Succumbs to the pressure. Balde. Pedri. Yamal. Lucas Vazquez. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ceballos. Now Mendy. For Valverde. Mendy. That's Rudiger. Here's Tushami. Lucas Vazquez. For Valverde. Ceballos. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Lewandowski. That is good strength. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Tushami. And it's Rudiger.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kubasi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now the finish! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. As close to a certainty as can be.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Some resolute defending there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tushami.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rafinha. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ceballos producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi. Lewandowski has a goal! And another try! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Koundé. Oh, that's nice. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cambio di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager is looking very, very leggy.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. Gavi. Gavi! Oh, that could cost them.
Gavi absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Mendy. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And here's Lewandowski. Gavi threads one in. Brahim Diaz. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gavi. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. For Valverde. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Ceballos has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. And that is that. Well, that was... He's separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
The action has already started. Pedri. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Pedri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rafinha. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach from
Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Gavi. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Casado. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lucas Vazquez. It's Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Rafinha. Ceballos. Bellingham. Mbappe. Balde. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! 15 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tushami. Balde. Gavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendy. It's Bellingham. And it's Rudiger. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. Mbappe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's got full. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Gavi. Now Casado. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Mendy. For Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Tushami tries to clear. Gavi! What? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Kubasi. Rafinha. Barcelona finding their passes. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! Kubasi. Gavi. Oh, that's a key interception. Ceballos. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Lewandowski. He could be in here. He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. No, he's not getting past him there. Interesting ball. Mbappe! Koundé. 60 minutes played. And still we await the first breakthrough. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He has found the way through. Lucas Vazquez picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Lewandowski.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Rodrigo aimed beyond the defence. Ball swung. Header! Rafinha.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodrigo. He could be in here. Pedri. Koundé. And here's Lewandowski. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. And he's on his way! He can run onto that. Oh, he's bustling through here! Now it's Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's had it taken off him. That's headed upfield. Tushami for Lucas Vazquez. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless out.
Chance to finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mendy. Valverde. That's Rudiger. That's Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. And he skips past his man. Mbappe!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mendy. Quality ball. Rafinha.
Ci sarà un
Fiddles
minuto
it
di
through.
recupero.
Gavi. Got a shot away. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, smashing header! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. And he's had it nicked away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Decent hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Mendy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mendy. It's Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Has a look and plays it forward. Spread out to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ceballos. Lucas Vazquez. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Engages and forces him off the ball. Distributed tidily.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gavi. And he's got the beating of his man. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Signori, vi invitiamo caldamente
Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. The hostilities have already resumed. So, for the last time, who dares to win? And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rudiger. Mendy. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Gavi. And Koundé. Tushami makes the interception. Mbappe. Goulet.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Brahim Diaz. This Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Martinez.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking for the runner. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he has been fouled there. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this.
Gavi! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Gol per il Barcellona. Ha segnato al terzo minuto numero 6.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Valverde. Now Mendy. Tushami. Now Mendy. Played towards the front line. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Valverde. Mendy. That's Rudiger. Lucas Vazquez. Here's Tushami. Barcelona are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
Rodrigo. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha puts a cross in. Rodrigo. Gavi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And they're quick to press. That is good alertness. Rafinha. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Martinez. It's Gavi. Pedri. Casado. Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. Vinicius Junior. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Martinez gets a foot in here. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ceballos. Bellingham. That is good strength. Played out to the left flank. Has a go! And that has been clubbed away. It's Bellingham. Yamal wins the duel this time. Well, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Yes! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass is just off target.
Ci sarà un minuto di
It is
recupero.
clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this...
It's Lewandowski! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, well played. Dani Ceballos. And it's Rudiger. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gavi takes control of it and he's on the move. Tushami. That's Rudiger. Tushami. And it's Rudiger.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Now Mendy.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Tushami. And he's managed to get rid. They get a throw in. Tushami promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That's the throw. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. Has a look and place it forward.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Tushami. For Valverde. Mendy. For Valverde. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. With Rudiger. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ceballos. It's Bellingham. And Dani Ceballos. Lucas Vazquez. Here's Tushami. Now Mendy. Tushami. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And he's managed to get free. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Madrid will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Rafinha. Pedri. Bellingham. And Alaba. Distributed tidily. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Rafinha. Gavi. Pedri. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lewandowski. A real chance and a real let-off.
Cambio di giocatori.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply
it's
done.
Lewandowski! And the referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. With Rudiger. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tushami. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo.
Lucas Vazquez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
They've played it short. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Gavi. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Gavi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rafinha takes control of it and he's on shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Gol per il Barcellona. Ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 9.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
Now here's the delivery. Climbs up big! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. Balde simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Gavi. 30 minutes gone. Yamal. Bellingham. Tushami. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. Valverde. Now Mendy. Valverde. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. He's looking wide. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's intervened well there. Tushami. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Good read, needed to be. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Gavi. It's Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here. Driving on and making good... Yamal! Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone loose. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vinicius Junior. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's dribbled past his man here. Stood up well to him there. Balde. Pressing high and with purpose. Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Vinicius
è di
Junior.
80.607 spettatori.
Koundé. Now Casado. Martinez. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Mbappe. Forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Casado. It's Gavi. It's a really well-measured ball. He was under real pressure there. And it's Lewandowski. Gavi. Gavi! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. Tushami. It's Bellingham. Played out to the right.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fiddles it through, and he's managed to get free. Dani Ceballos. That is lovely. Lucas Vazquez could try cutting inside here. That's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rudiger. Ceballos. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Cambio di giocatori.
Valverde. Now Mendy. And it's Alaba. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Casado. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Lewandowski. And he's running through. It's Lewandowski! Just off target.
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mendy. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Mendy. Tushami. That's Rudiger. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.